Did you keep that line, that tall wide receiver?
What's up?
Did you keep that tall wide receiver you drafted?
No, I got rid of him. Did you want him or something?
Oh, nah.
No, I just released him. Cut him, so. Pulling up blue.
Let's go.
Go, Luke. Turn up. Start it off right.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun and State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And off we go to wrap up the week on a Monday night. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry for Christian McCaffrey.
They go to wide.
He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain.
He should have fumbled that motherfucker, boy.
And it's 2nd down now. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Second and 10. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
Let's go.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Bruh, Calvin really catch everything, bruh. I'm throwing it just up in the air, see what he can do against him. Straight up, coming down with it almost every time.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, TJ Logan. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
First carry for Carlos Hyde. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
On first down, Logan. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
You get ahead on him, man. I got a big game.
And it'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Back to the ground. This time it's Hyde. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
Hang in there now.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. They'll run it here with Logan. And he's brought down. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do.
I understand how that was in the touchdown, but okay.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. They'll run for it with Hyde. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Let's go. Let's go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys
hope you do that around me. Boy, I'm killing you, boy. But you got Luke in the middle too, boy.
One play has him up past the 40 already.
You know why I kept on Bobby, right?
Why?
Because you got Luke. I was like, all right, you know, I'm going to have a hit. Have a hit out season there. Shit.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second.
Let's see who the real king in the middle of the field is, Luke.
Oh, you're gonna be all cute.
Before the quarter ends. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On second down, McCaffrey. He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's when you put in the trophy case. First career interception. That's
honestly, I thought all dude was gonna block him.
He's not gonna go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
Cooper was the target there.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance
I thought
of
Cooper was out of there.
or a big loss, but with the
You went in just a little bit too far on that move.
Coming to the NFL.
They'll run on first down.
I didn't think he was gonna hold that block.
No more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
On second and 12, Wentz. He'll get this one to Galladay. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 13-yard line.
He could have ran. He could have racked that.
And a good cornerback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to.
I thought about him like, he might got there and glitch his ass over and let him got there and hit me and drop the football.
So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Carlos Hyde, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Hopkins with an extra point, and it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
So far, how's he playing, Lewis?
I mean, he's not completely awful.
Fighting through it, he's got space.
Oh, come on.
And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this.
Oh, McCaffrey hurt.
And that'll make it second and 8.
Lou just hit him and hurt him.
Out here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. Here's second and 8. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 31-yard line.
Should have stepped in front. He probably
I thought he was going to knock that down.
Now on 1st and 10.
Looking kind of good.
This is the Oklahoma State
Luke.
Chris Carson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Anything by him yet? How long he hurt?
Nah, not yet.
Looking to throw on second down. Lawrence. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Down the string. I'll leave him out. Okay.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14 points here. They could really put them in command before intermission.
And it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's
he didn't quite get across my first down.
Oh,
I ain't know John Jefferson got hurt. He won't come back.
Run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They run with Logan. He's got a first down and then some at midfield.
Let's go, Logan.
Taken down at the 34. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks.
I'm so ready to play, bro.
Have P. Dickens said anything yet? He ain't hit him up yet.
I'm waiting a little bit.
Runs like that on opening weekend.
Try to watch after your game, Doug.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, it's Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. He'll get the first down and more.
Ertz, let's get it.
Cardinals. Zach Ertz, 34 yards.
Okay, Zach Ertz.
Cardinals pitch further out in front. Boy, it's nice to have that big reliance.
I don't have a big season with him, but honestly, I be thinking like if I have a big game with him, they'll give him a chance, but they still haven't gave him one yet.
This guy can make plays, and that's
really unreal, yeah. And then mine with the superstar now, boy. Bro, he's throwing money.
This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
So I ain't got to run Dalvin Cook to death.
Dude, he done survived a heartbreaker with a heart. I knew his heart was sunk over there when McCaffrey got hurt, but he coming back though.
You're already down 3 scores, a 3-and-out here, an inability to put any points up. This one might be
Oh, White! Bro, you gotta catch that pig, bro. You got to. I mean, he took off one time with him, but other than that, I mean, he's throwing a lot of picks.
But you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Once again,
you about to play now?
26-yard line, second and 10.
I was
Throwing again. Lawrence.
Let's go, White. There we go. That's how you make up for it, White.
It's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you.
Hey, my tight end, that tight end, nasty. I'm throwing like jump balls, catching them.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. Now Wentz, flushed out right.
Yeah, man.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be second down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
It's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic.
That little dude from Ohio State.
Get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open fild.
Yeah, he a little slow, like he just like little slow, but he ain't too slow. Like he keep on, third down, little jump balls over the middle or something like that, like open. Like he want them to get that, get up and grab it, and be able to take the hit.
Again, it's Wentz.
Mind throwing people off on the tackle.
Incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Hell yeah. Cause last year that shit was ridiculous, bro.
Coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Bro, Williams on one
end. Drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
End of the season.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're going to watch it. You're down 3
Shit, I'll probably watch your shit while I'm playing my damn game.
Nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from this.
And he's taken down.
Kenny Clark.
His own 7. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence.
Already?
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting out.
He's going to air one out. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Here's Ryan Quigley now. As the drive goes back.
OPD, they got no corners up in the killers, man, bro.
Oh, I got to take that off. I forgot I still got him back to returning kicks.
21 yards.
And
this offense set up with a very short field. 1st and 10 inside the 20.
That's what I was doing. I guess setting the whole thing up.
Trying to do it right now. I just need to get my...
Go. Ready? Mike. Hey, rip on 2. Come here. Lefty.
On 1st down, Wentz. And the grab by Craw.
For Valdez back
And
there
he's brought
returning
down
kick.
just outside of the 10 at the 11.
I mean,
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Actually, I'm going to put Gio back there. Oh, shit, okay. Go back there.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Got a sack. Chris Jones. Get it.
Throwing now is Wentz. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
On Tyreek 13 now. 13
Now
now.
they
What's his
face
speed?
a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Wentz. Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Ah, he didn't drag his feet.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on it's the field goal.
Hey man, we started off already. White already got one too.
Oh yeah, like I
Hopkins' kick is good. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
I got Kent Fuller now, baby.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is taken at his 4.
Touchdown. Hollywood Brown.
Hollywood to the crib.
Hollywood.
Kill P. Diddy.
Almost with the Patriot.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all first play.
You almost traded Hollywood?
Their drive started.
Yeah,
They built a good
Hollywood,
first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to
I
it.
guess I was
And what I'm thinking is that
you
the
know,
offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Like one of the fakest niggas on the game, you know. Don't do it.
From the 36, Wentz.
Yeah, that's what he offered me.
And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Go, baby.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult
Let's
it is
go,
to
baby.
pick apart his
Come
own
on,
defense.
man.
Those
You
guys
got
are
CD
sitting
Lamb
back
and all
and they're
that.
not
That's
playing
cool.
receivers.
That's cool, but you gotta get to this
Playing the
defense.
eyes of the
You gotta get
quarterback
through
and when he delivers the ball.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and
He got
7
his out
following the
here.
incompletion on 2nd down. Wentz.
What you do?
He got a couple tackles. That's about it.
Big time play there by the Cardinals.
Play of the year with him like I
Even
did.
40 yards. So the
You see how I held off on trade, man? Bobby Wagner, how push back.
1st and 10. Here's
That's a
Wentz to
smart
throw.
move.
I just threw a pick.
It's going to be intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And a big
Smart man,
turnover
man.
here
See, I
as
saw
his
you. I
guys
didn't even know
don't
he was
get the
going after
football
looking on. I
back.
had no idea. I
They
saw
needed
that.
a break.
Nope.
They needed to make a
Stand
play
here.
here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and say, guys, let's go. Come on, capitalize on this one.
Go.
And he'll lose yardage and be down at the
We lit.
7-yard line. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that
And
screen
defense first.
early
Let's
on
get
1st
it.
down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away.
Justin
Throw it
Tucker,
over
baby,
the
best
sideline.
kick in the
Don't
league.
try and freelance.
All right,
and
Dora,
try
don't
and
get
make a
beat
bigger
like that
play.
again now.
There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
On the delay, here's
I changed my shit to a 4-3. Shit, still didn't change. What the
So he
fuck?
brought down about the 28.
You know what? I'm gonna ride
Last
with it.
run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Ride with
The
it.
play fake. Lawrence. Finds an opening past the 40.
Ooh, that should have been
And he's
Luke for a
gonna
pick
get
of the
this to
season right there.
40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball.
Adore, you're tripping now. I need you to goddamn get that pick. Don't go for the ball.
Eventually, that
I mean, don't go for the receiver.
And you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
You got Jake Brown
that's
playing?
a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to pressure, and he's going to be taken down.
Hey, Sweat, let's get it.
Right around the 44. Montez Sweat. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
He's moving down the field right now, getting that.
Looking to throw. Lawrence escaping the pressure right.
Sweat back to back sacks. Let's go.
And down he goes again.
Come on, Clown, I need you to do what you do. I brought you here.
Able to drop him that time.
So what?
His second sack of the evening. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
I'll pick that, bro.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back.
Come on, Fuller, that's your pick.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On the carry, it's Logan. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Thank you, Bobby Wagner with the pick.
Bro, he caught. He caught that.
Straight 15, straight 15. Let's fight 7.
Got
me on the 1 yard line. God damn.
Now Wentz on 3rd down.
Let's go, baby.
Being chased out left. Open man is Galladay, complete. And some room to work. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25.
Here we go. Babe us some room. Thank you.
Good pick up there on 20 yards. On 1st down, Logan. In on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. He's got a man complete. It's a
really early 22-yard kick.
Able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Zach Ertz. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
Ertz might go for 200 a game, bro.
Put this one out of reach. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead will swell by 1.
I know he got a buck something with 2 TDs right now.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale.
That's pass interference. Thank you.
This is a blowout so far as we get set
That's coming
for
back.
the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. So
Thank you, pass
first and
interference.
10 now from the 33. Throwing to start the drive. Lawrence. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Another pick. Let's get it.
Time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Brian Body Calhoun. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Come on, defense. I got to stop first, Rob. Come on. I gave it the first time. He went forward on fourth. Come on.
On play action, it's Wentz. Throw left side complete. That's Logan. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a play fake. Wentz. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Give him 32 on the play. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence, because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. This is Logan. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks' 15-yard line.
Give me that pick.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Working from the gun. Wentz. And this is Ertz with it. Right side. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing
L2 is low pass. What y'all score looking like over there?
It's 0-0 right now.
I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Oh, he gets the first down, man.
Before he reaches the
Kicking the field goal.
I'm just going to kick the field goal.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw. Lawrence.
Luke Kuechly forced fumble.
The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it.
And he got it himself.
Go the other way. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating.
Him and Bobby Wagner, boy, be hitting some
quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened.
Bobby Wagner got the pick, though. What's up,
So
Luke?
symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense.
Thank you. Come on, Clowney back, man. Clowney's got his first sack, y'all.
Move it downfield. Run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game.
That's what we need.
Now this time, Wentz will throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week one. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week one. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
And two sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it.
We gave you the win.
He just said no. I don't know
This
why
will be
he said
fielded
no.
at the 6.
Oh, you got the book?
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Yeah.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
I'm on 44-0 right now.
As we march toward a conclusion, they've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing to start the drive. Lawrence. He's going to let it fly. And now here's another interception. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. Trying to get it that time to Stills. Defensively that time they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this.
Logan hurt. God dang it.
Coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, a give to Hyde. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
He'll be back.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
How is that always open like that play?
Wentz to throw.
It's like they run these fucking posts and they fucking wide-ass open.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped.
Man, I don't get that.
The 35. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So how about
he opened the fucking end zone because I accidentally changed the fucking defense.
Now for 1st and 10. They try and run on 1st down, but to no avail. Tackle for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. They rarely misstep on that last play.
No, I wasn't in Tampa too. I accidentally switched to a cover. I switched to a cover 6
No,
on
I'm talking about
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Alright, bro. Okay. Okay.
Final timeout. As the clock will stop.
I'm trying to need the ball. He calling timeout.
Football game.
Man, that's fucking killing me with that shit. Come on, bro.
Watch the screen. Hey, kill. Hey, 4 kill.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. Now the ball comes
That could be so much damn football. You got it back, though.
The tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 22-yard line. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
I pressed the wrong fucking button. I threw a pig.
I'm about to pull your broadcast up now.
What I like about the offense
fucking
is they held the ball
serious,
pretty
man.
well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh,
I pressed the wrong button. I wanted to throw the all of my fucking finger slipped. I hit square.
You see Wentz, not Wentz, but goddamn Ertz. Ertz put up 7 catches, 160 and 2 touchdowns.
You saw that? Pay attention to this, bro.
I gotta hurry up and get in your. I gotta hurry up and get it in your broadcast, bro.
Oh my god, bro, that was a pick. He was sitting right there. Take look at that, Mansky.
Yeah, I seen it.
Bro.